Hi, I'm Andrea Harmon with the Elder Law Firm, and I'm going to be speaking with Evelyn Yerlong with Options with Senior America. Hi, Evelyn.
Hi.
Thank you for coming today.
Well, thank you for giving me the opportunity to introduce our services to your organization
Thank
and your
you.
clients.
Well, tell me a little bit about Options and what offers to our seniors here.
Options for Senior America is a licensed non-medical home care, and we service the Triad area, primarily Alamance and Guilford counties. And we provide companionship and personal care services primarily to senior adults in the comfort and safety of their home. And basically, home is either their residence, uh, communities, independent living, assisted living, dementia care, and skilled nursing homes, wherever we are allowed to be able to provide those services. And it includes basically assistance with activities of daily living, primarily hygiene care, medication reminders, transferring, laundry, meal preparation, light housekeeping, transportation, appointments, or activities. Basically, everything that they will need at home other than medical care.
Okay.
And we work with hospice as well as home health companies that, as a primarily as a support to help care for the elders in their own home.
Okay.
Our typical clients are someone, an adult, a senior adult who may need assistance for the first time, all the way to total care.
Okay.
And then also someone who may have dementia, from beginning to advanced level. Someone who may have had surgeries, broken limbs, Parkinson's disease, MS, heart disease, basically almost every medical situation that you may encounter, including behavioral care as well.
And I know that's something that I found interesting. You had talked about your services provide a lot of support for behaviors. Can you explain that a little bit more?
We have worked with some of the patients from Thomasville Behavioral who had a combination of multiple issues, and where they come in there for behavioral because they're no longer able to stay in any facilities. They are very combative, both verbally and physically. And we were lucky enough to have a caregiver who has behavioral experience so that we were able to address that combativeness along with the physical and emotional mental needs of that client.
That's great.
Yeah, so we were so pleased with that.
That's wonderful. There's not a lot of home agencies that can offer that.
Yes, it's not very typical kind of cases, but I think I would consider that as probably one of my most difficult cases.
I'm sure.
And but we were able to help the family for a long period of time.
That's great.
Yeah.
Now, do you work with husbands and wives in the home if you have a couple that's needing care?
Yes, we do. Of course, individual couples and sometimes mother and daughter. We have had cases where it's mother and daughter.
Wow.
And mother and son. We've done that as well.
Interesting. So you can take care of the whole family.
The whole family. And it is a whole family because one of the things that we focus on is be able to provide that peace of mind, and we extend that to the family members. So basically, our goal is to step in, especially for those family members who are not nearby. They could be 2 hours away or out of state. And that is the advantage, and that is the one thing that we try to do our best, is to be able to really step in as the family member responsible for the care of their parents. It's a lot of responsibilities, but I think that's what really matters too, is not just the care recipient, but being able to extend that help to the entire family.
That's good.
Yeah.
Now, when you come into the home, do you stay with the client for a minimum of certain hours, or like for 24 hours?
We offer basically 3 programs, what we call 3 programs. One is the hourly, which can start from 4 hours up to 24 hours around the clock care. And then we specialize in a live-in program. And that live-in program is basically a 24-hour care, but we don't charge by the hour. So what it does is really offers the family the ability to have someone in their home for 24 hours, but at a more cost-effective program. And it also limits the number of caregivers to be in their home to only 2 per week.
Which is good.
Which is really important. And then we also offer Live-In Plus program for someone who stays up a lot at night. And so we bring in a night shift person to watch so that the caregiver, the live-in caregiver, can go to sleep and get some rest.
That's wonderful.
That still limits the number of people that go in their homes around the clock.
And that's very important.
Yes, yes. It's flexible. You know, you can go from a live-in to hourly to live-in, whatever is needed. And sometimes, you know, medical conditions change. Sometimes we end up using all 3 programs with 1 care recipient, and we've done that.
That's wonderful.
So whatever is needed.
Now, when someone calls you to come for your services, what type of payment source do you accept?
We are primarily a private pay. So, however, we do accept long-term care insurance, and VA benefits would also qualify for that.
Right. And if someone wanted to use your services, what's the best way for them to contact you?
Just call me directly.
Okay.
I have a cell phone, and if I'm not available, of course, my care coordinator and my clinical director are both available. We're available 24/7. So if there is an emergency, call us. Because we have been able to react pretty quickly, responds pretty quickly to emergency cases.
Sounds like you have a lot of hands-on.
Very much. And I think that is the one thing that I may be a little bit, I don't know if it's different or not, but I am a hands-on owner. And I get involved, and actually the best part of my job is meeting with the families and visiting. And I do try to visit as often as I can.
Great.
And I know their routine, I know their habits, and I know what makes them happy. So
that's wonderful.
That's what I enjoy the most, honestly.
Right. Would you mind sharing with us your cell phone number so that we can
sure.
put that?
Okay, it's 919-943-9976.
So that's the best way to reach you.
That's the best way to reach me.
Great. Well, thank you, Evelyn, so much. This has been very informative and helpful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. This again is Andrea Harmon with the Elder Law Firm. Thank you for tuning in to this segment.